Previously on As It Is.
Have you ever dated?
Alikiba. I was there one time. So I need to understand him and I don't want to punish him emotionally. Ofisi umechelewa kidogo, driver ameshatumwa kujia gari. And then that's when everything now came to light. Because after that, it's when now he posted the wife and the kids.
Okay, sawa. So, number 7. Have you ever? Okay, these questions were so many, so we just picked. I think I picked 8.
Okay.
So we're in number 7. Okay, have you ever used witchcraft on anyone? Or tell us more about the cuckoo story.
Actually, I thought that question would be number 1. So, the thing is, let me face the camera. So, the thing is, I've never used witchcraft on anyone. I've never.
Okay.
God has been so faithful to me, and I feel like that was one of my biggest challenge. And the saddest part is the person mwenye naipeleangwa nikiambiwa nilienda kuchukua yani that picture, you know, the famous picture nilikuwa nimeshika kuku and all. So the saddest part is God, that person mwenye nakeleangwa naambiwa yeye ndio nilikuwa nimeenda kuroga is the person that took me there and took that picture without me knowing. And I saw it on social media with everyone else. I never knew that such a picture existed. Yeah,
so you had never seen that photo before?
Never in my life.
Uliona na watu wengine
and I've never gotten any clear explanation because I feel like there was a hidden agenda. Because I mean, we are always together, beautiful places, but you never take pictures of me. So why would you take me in such a place and take a picture of me? But anyway, I think that's where my faith was a little bit shaken. But I went through it. I thank God for everyone in my life, the people that really matter a lot in my life, because that was my most difficult part. But they stayed and they never judged me and they never questioned me. And that's why, like, when you have people in your life, people that you value, let them know who you are.
Be true to them.
Because even people they used to defend me and they didn't know the story, you know, and someone for you, because even me, the way that picture was taken, even me, I would say it's witchcraft, but that was not the case. For me, I knew it was prayers. Anyway, I don't want to go into this because that's a whole topic. We'll stay here.
I think that's you see the way we've done with other question. I think that is a whole story.
That's a whole,
I think the way what I know, I think the way you told me, do you think we should do another video for just part 1 story?
Actually, I need another shot.
I think we should need to explain it better because I think that's one thing that unarudisha ngoto hapo tu. Every time people think.
But the thing is, I think I've healed. I've healed. Mama, you're blessed.
I think we need to do a whole video. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, no, I think we should do it. You know, before I was not able to talk about it because that story really got me emotional. But now I think I've healed and I've accepted myself, and
You're ready to talk about it.
And I know I didn't.
Because I remember you telling me it's one story that shook your faith. But you were asking God, like, how will you allow this to happen to me?
Leave alone asking God. I hated God. I hated God. Like I didn't want to hear anything about God. I was like, how could you let me go through such a thing? But look at it, because that is one story that made me famous. That is one story. My dear, I trended for 6 months. Television, social media, and for that time, I think my following was like 60,000. It just went up to 100 and something, and it kept on growing and growing and growing and growing, and now I'm almost 2 million followers. And another thing, let me tell you something. God works in a very funny way, because you see, the fame that I didn't want, and I believe it was part of Him, because after that, like He really nurtured my soul. Even when I didn't want to talk about it, even when I didn't want to hear anything about Him, He made my ways so easy. Me on a favor, like you just work in somewhere and people don't judge you. Actually, people support you, and they don't even know your story. I thought, because me, I'm not learned. Like I didn't go to university or so. And you see, that time I was working at eCitizen as head of customer care. I felt like even my boss could feel like pressure, because people might start saying that I've used juju on him. You know, but that never happened. I remember that day I didn't even go to work, and I was ready to quit. You know. But he texted me and he told me, don't worry, everything will be fine. And that was, you don't know, it's like, umechoka umebeba kitu umechoka alafu mtu amekutolea mzigo ameweka kando. That's how I felt. Another worry I had is about my son, because that time I was not in good terms with my baby daddy. We had so many fights, and I felt like maybe he'd manage to take my son away from me. But guess what? He's the second person who texted me. He told me, I know you. I know you're not capable of this. But in all this, make sure you talk to Gavin and explain everything to him. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I'll do that. Oh my God. And and everyone around me accepted me. And that was it. So anyway.
But look how faithful God is. God is so faithful that He kept you through that. It's one situation that was supposed to break you completely. It put you there where you were not supposed to break you completely, put you in a place where you were not familiar. And then this is something that has built you to where you are. If all this experience, if what these people say about you was true or was bad or whatever, could you be here with your son? We can only say it's God.
That's why it's God.
You can only say it's God.
It's God. He has really been faithful. And they always say like God will never put you through something
that you cannot go through.
You can never
handle. You cannot handle.
But that one I felt like, hey, He really trusted me.
I
was like, but when I look at everything else, you know, I'm like, like you see, for me, people don't know. They just see me on social media, and then they think, you know, me. I never run at fame at I'm looking for fame. But it's like the camera is always on me. Everything
the limelight is on you, and everything you do becomes news.
And nowadays, this is big deal. I went to Dubai and I was shocked. People are driving big cars, but when they see me, they're like, hey, they want to offer me, you know, good stuff. I'm like, oh my God. So this fame is something, like, you know, like here in Kenya, I don't get that. I feel like people look down on, I don't know if I'm the only one people do that, but outside there. Hey, someone who can 1 million followers.
Yeah, it's such a big deal.
They even want to worship you. It's such a big deal.
So it's funny that you get so much love out there.
Yeah, the love that it's coming from
more.
something I never wanted.
Yeah.
I always tell people, you see, like to destroy me is really hard, because I always feel I was baptized with fire. Like I went through fire to be who I am. So for you to really get into
and try to break,
I know.
Yeah,
you have to do. I don't know what you have to do.
Yeah. Wow. You should be a motivational speaker. Your story is crazy. I feel like we have not even gone half of what you've gone through.
I know. I don't know why God trusts me so much. What does He see that I don't see?
And it's amazing that God is God. He's not a human being.
Yeah,
because human being will not see all this. They see different things.
Yeah.
But it's amazing that you don't carry that. You're not a bitter soul.
I'm not.
Because that's what you'd be.
And the funniest thing, I'm still friends with that ex of mine.
Yeah.
The one that put me through so much. Mwenye alinionyesha Nairobi, Watapeli.
Yeah. It's good to remember the good moments. The good memories,
whatever happened. And I don't hold grudges. Yeah.
No, that's amazing.
Yes.
So I think in this conversation we'll keep saying that just walk light.
I know.
Something I think you need to take home.
I swear.
You should learn from her. Unabebanga mizigo. Unachoka.
Usibebe watu.
Washukishe. Hata Yesu mwenyewe anakuambia, bring the burden. I'll carry it for you.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, okay, so we are on our final question, and I think it's funny that this question, the last question, it may flow from the conversation. You know what it says?
Yeah.
Do you believe in God?
100%. And actually, if I started talking about what God has done for me, apart from the challenges He has thrown into my life, wacha vile watu wanasemanga, I do juju. Now they think I do juju. But let me tell you something. There's no mtu bigger than God. Even the witch doctors, nani aliomba, it's God. So if you want anything in this life, just go on your knees and ask God.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't mean it's going to happen like immediately. If it doesn't happen, akuna any prayer may an expiry date. That is one thing people don't know. Whatever you pray for, God will always listen. And the answer is always wait.
Yeah.
Or He gives you what you want. So when He tells you to wait, be patient. And then when you know God, that's why I always tell people they should try and know God in their own way.
Yeah.
They should not follow what people say. Because God is not what most people portray outside here, and that's why
I think people should know God for themselves. Yeah, you should have God is so personal. It's very relational.
Yeah,
you should have a personal relationship with God. You don't have to wait until Sunday when the pastor preach to you and tell you who God is. Yeah, because I think that is what I have seen. What I believe. I'm sorry to interject, but okay. What I believe is what I believe from Kitambo is I can learn from anyone. Even a small child.
Yeah.
And what I see in people, I see God. And you're one person, I have seen God. Let me tell you guys, I have seen God in this guy. I've seen the way God provides for you. I've seen the way God guides you. And what you guys don't know, these are the conversations we have when there are two of us. The people, you know that Amber, we have this conversation and it's so refreshing and enriching.
Yeah. All I can say.
And this is the end of our question. Question and answer.
Yeah.
I'm handing over to you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing.
You have made this so easy than I ever thought.
Yeah.
So guys, all I can say, God is real. Continue believing in God. Don't listen to what people say about God. Try and know Him. Yeah. For you, in your own way, try and understand it. God is very, very easy. So thank you guys for watching this video. For my fans, I hope that you've known me a little bit more, and I hope that you love me a little bit more. Please make sure you share, subscribe, and like, and make sure to leave your genuine comments. I love those ones. Woo. See you again. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming through.
Thank you for having me, darling.
You're welcome anytime.